If you don't look at some other things, you just want to be
What if the face you see online isn't real anymore? Technology is insane right now. Open your camera, tap the beauty filter, and your face changes in seconds. Your skin turns glassy, your nose gets smaller, your lips get bigger, and that jaw, snatch. You see the version of yourself for just a second and you think, okay, cute. But then you turn the filter off, and suddenly something feels off. That tiny drop in confidence, the moments of discomfort, that is not accidental because what filters are really doing is not just changing your face, they are changing your expectations of what your face should look like. In this sense, filters don't expand beauty standards, they standardize them. They move the line of what you think your face should look like, and once that line's moved, you will do anything to attempt to recreate that look in real life with makeup, injectable, even surgery, kind of surgery that you never planned to get in the first place. For a moment, you look at that version of yourself and you think, okay, I look good. What started as just fun effects has now become a powerful way we present ourselves online. So the question is, are filters really challenging beauty standards or just reinforcing them in a more subtle way? In this video, I argue that filters make beauty seem accessible but actually reinforce narrow, algorithm-driven ideals and reshape how we see ourselves. So, how do these filters actually work on platforms like TikTok or Instagram?
Today I learned that this new viral beauty filter was created using machine learning. Unlike traditional beauty filters that use an augmented 3D face mesh that is overlaid on top of your face, filters like Bold Glamour, Teenage Look, uses a machine learning tech called GAN, meaning every pixel on your face is regenerated and then outputted after referencing another data set of images, which is why the filter looks so realistic.
At a basic level, beauty filters are powered by machine learning. This system has been trained on a large dataset of faces, so it can recognize facial features like your eyes, nose, and jawline in real time. When you turn on the filter, the app scans your face and create a digital map. Based on that, it applies adjustment like smoothing your skin, reshaping your feature, or enhancing symmetry. But what really matters is not just the technology, it's what the platform allows you to do with it. Social media platforms are designed with specific affordances, meaning the actions they make possible for the user. For example, TikTok and Instagram make it incredibly easy to apply filter instantly, preview yourself before posting, edit and re-recording multiple times and share content to a wide audience within seconds. These affordances encourage users to constantly refine their appearance before posting. As Boyd explained, social media platforms shape how people present themselves by structuring what is visible, shareable, and valued. According to Gillespie, algorithms play a key role in organizing visibility, meaning they determine what content become popular.
How does TikTok know that's exactly your thing? Is it magic? Actually, it's just math and computer code, and it's pretty cool. After you sign up for TikTok, we ask you what you're interested in and what you're looking to discover. If you just want to explore, we'll get the ball rolling for you with a feed of popular content. As you watch and save videos, follow others, comment, and even scroll past content, you'll guide your For You feed and shape what you see. Out of literally billions of videos, TikTok will rank the ones you're most likely to enjoy.
In practice, this means videos that align with dominant beauty standard, clear skin, symmetry, conventionally attractive faces are more likely to be promoted. As Noble argues, these systems are not neutral. They often reinforce existing cultural biases. So when we use filter, we are not just editing our face. We are drawing in a system where technology and algorithm work together to define what is seen, valued, and ultimately considered beautiful. At first glance, filters appear to offer more freedom, more way to present yourself, more control over your image. But in practice, they do the opposite. Rather than expanding beauty standards, they compress them into a narrow, repeatable template. Filters like Bold Glamour do not simply enhance features, they reconstruct them. Skin is smooth, bone structure is reshaped, proportions are corrected, often producing a face that aligns closely with dominant, familiar ideals. As the video demonstrates, these transformations can be so extensive that it effectively replaces the original face with an optimized version. This aligns with Marwick's concept of self-branding, where individuals are encouraged to present themselves as polished and marketable identity. However, what is crucial here is that this ideal self is not self-determined. It is pre-coded into the technology itself. Duffy described aspirational labor as the ongoing effort to align oneself with idealized standards. Filters automate this labor. They collapse the distance between the real and the ideal, presenting beauty not as something to strive for, but as something instantly achievable, at least visually. But the consequences of these standardizations do not stop how beauty looks. They extend into how individuals begin to see and regulate themselves. The implications of these standardizations are not only visual, they are empirical. One of the most striking effects of filter is the creation of the persistent gap between the filter self and the real self. As suggested in the video, users often experience a form of cognitive dissonance, a difficulty in reconciling these two versions of their appearance. It reflects what Foucault described as the internalizations of surveillance, where power operates not through external control, but through self-regulation. On social media, this manifests as continuous self-monitoring. Users do not simply present themselves, they evaluate, adjust, and optimize themselves in the anticipations of being seen. Elias and Gill conceptualize this as beauty surveillance, a process in which individuals feel compelled to constantly assess and improve their appearance in line with socially constructed norms. Filter intensify this process by making the ideal immediately visible and directly comparable. The result is not just awareness of imperfections, but a persistent pressure to correct it. But the pressure to constantly monitor and correct oneself does not emerge in isolation. It is shaped and amplified by the system that determine what is seen and valued online. Every time you scroll through Instagram or TikTok, you start notice something. The same faces, the same look, the same idea of beauty. So the question is, do algorithms reflect what we like? Or do they decide what we should like? Research show that repeated exposure to curated content can reshape how users see themselves and others.
Content curation is acting like a museum curator sharing the best art in an art museum, or a wedding DJ playing the best songs at a wedding. It is the physical act of a person, not a computer, finding and sharing the best of other people's content. Content curation is when individuals or teams consistently find, organize, and share high-quality digital content. This curated content covers specific topics that engage your target audience.
As Shayla Jessup argues, technology doesn't just reflect society, it actively shapes it. Plus, London Winner reminds us that technology are never neutral. They carry power and values. On social media, that power show up through visibility. Content that fit dominant beauty standard get more like, more views, and more reach. And this create a feedback loops. Certain faces perform well, and then the algorithm promote them, and then the user copy them. Over time, beauty becomes optimized for the system. Users don't just express themselves anymore. They just adjust themselves to fit what the algorithm rewards. So do filter really expand beauty or just redesign it? What this video has shown is that filter don't simply give us more choices. They quietly narrow those choices into set of algorithm preferred faces. Through platform affordances, self-surveillance, and visibility system, beauty is no longer just something we define. It is something we learn, repeat, and optimize. So the next time when you turn on the filter and think that's look better, it's worth to asking, better according to who? Because in a world where algorithms shape visibility, beauty is no longer just personal, it's political, technological, and deeply constructed.